You are now tuned in to
Lamark After Dark.
What's up, guys? Lamark After Dark season motherfucking 3. Oh man. It feels so good to be back. Chelsea, welcome to the fucking building.
Yeah. Hi, guys. I'm so excited, you guys. We are finally, I think we're going to dedicate ourselves to recording in the iHeartRadio studio here in New York City. So this is so exciting.
Very.
You know, we're down the hall from some legends. So
we're the legends, period.
We are legends.
Because a lot of people, period. So, oh shit.
We know y'all saw that.
Yeah.
We know y'all saw that on TikTok. So, and we're going to talk about Beyonce too. As you can see, do you see?
For those that are watching officially on the YouTube version, Chelsea is wearing a Beyonce merch shirt, and it's cute. So shout out to Beyonce.
Yes. These are some of the things that we did while we were off air.
Oh yes, yeah. I guess we get into that. Yeah. So
if we want to talk about what we did,
I guess you can go first. Yes, so we open the door.
Okay.
Yeah,
all right. So we ended our last episode in around June.
I think so. We stopped recording in August, but I think that we started the last episode was in August, I believe.
Yeah. So the last episode was in August, and if y'all don't know, August is my birthday month. So really, once that was done, I took my behind back home to Miami. So I was in Miami for about 3 weeks. I saw two of my favorite artists live. I saw Beyonce. She ain't a diva. Hello. And I saw Brent Faiyaz. Love my man. We broke up, but we back together after that concert.
Is he single?
Is he? I mean, even if he is in a relationship, does it really?
The ghetto.
Yeah, it's Brent Faiyaz we're talking about. So I don't know if there's ever even an answer for that question.
Okay.
But when I got back to New York, I just dedicated myself to, of course, working my regular 9-to-5, boo. And but shout out to my job. We ain't gonna put them out there like that.
Yeah.
But I need you guys, love you guys. Thanks for having me. But
people that don't work,
get your fucking ass up and work.
The fact that I don't know why, but when Kim says it, it's just so like, get your fucking ass up and work. And then Courtney says so true.
Yeah. it just sounds harsher coming from Kim because she's rich. And I mean, she did put in work to get where she is. I respect Kim. Shout out to the new season. It's boring, but whatever.
You think it's boring?
I do think it's boring. I think they're really stretching it now.
Yeah.
Like, I think they did a good job of trying to form this into how they want it to look. Mm-hmm. But it's just coming out real watery. No salt, no pepper. It's just kind of thrown in the pot. It's giving shredded chicken.
Shredded chicken.
By itself. Oh. Yeah. But outside of that, I've been working on DJing a lot.
Shout out to that.
Putting out all my mixes. I have a little gig coming up, a little spooky gig, a Halloween thing that I'm doing. So I'm excited for that. I'm also very nervous. Like, I literally hope I don't vomit on myself because...
I mean, if you do, it'll go viral, but no, that's not what we want.
This will be my first New York performance as a DJ. I haven't DJ'd live since I was in Miami. So
Ooh.
I know, I'm really nervous, but I'm excited. So those are some of the new things I have going on, or I was working on in between time. What about you?
Well, Lamark has been working. Lamark, shout out to DJ Self. I've been on his show a couple of times.
Yeah.
And I've been doing some stuff with Maxwell from Z100. And, just been on the grind. I feel like bitches have been shitting on me left and right as far as, like, my dating life and stuff like that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, not literal shitting. I'm not into scat play like other guys are. But we're not. We don't shame kink here. We should get somebody who's like into that and like discuss.
I mean, that wouldn't be hard to find.
All right.
We're in New York. That's not hard.
There goes the clip. All right. All right. So, but yeah, I've just been working honestly because technically we're right now it's October in our time, but when this comes out, it might be January, it might be December. We're not really sure yet. But when you guys will hear it, it will be further on. And we've just been working, honestly. We only really took 8 weeks off, if I'm being completely fucking honest, because the show was still kind of going on until August. And then so pretty much September, it's October now. So did we really get a fucking break? I mean, we did, we didn't.
We did. We did. It's enough to keep us, recharge and keep chugging.
Right.
Because we need to keep the steam going while it's hot,
Yeah. I was trying to look for an intern, but everyone just kept wanting to be on the show. Like, no one wanted to work. And I'm not going to play the clip, but that bothered me. So you guys that are watching the YouTube version, that is me going back and forth with the camera because Lamark does it fucking all. Lamark produces, Lamark does the cameras, Lamark does the fucking drops, Lamark does it all.
He be pushing the buttons, y'all. He do be pushing the buttons.
So that drop went for too long.
I really think we need to put that on a shirt. Because, I
do it all? Or the buttons?
The buttons.
Oh, the buttons.
Actually, that should be a drop.
Ooh, the buttons?
We need to find that part in I think it was our first episode, when you said, I feel like it was a legendary quote from you, and it needs to go on our merch.
Merch.
Yeah.
Oof. Speaking of that, we're supposed to be going to parks and handing out. I'm nervous about that. So, for you guys.
Definitely. We need to take a couple shots before we do that.
Yeah, because people in New York are fucking mean.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm really just trying to elevate the show. Shout out to everybody that's listening because and shout out to fucking iHeart because like they really did their big one with us, and I really have to give them their P's and Q's because they really let us come in here and tear it the fuck up, but in a good way.
This is so freaking
this is
cool.
So like this is dope. Like Chelsea was saying, like we're around fucking legends, and the fact that we're able to use the same equipment, the same stuff in the same studio, like that is so dope. And the fact that even the logo and shit is up, like even the cameras, like this is some high tech shit. So for those who not know,
go off. Shout out to every platform.
Yeah, shout out to every platform
because we came from college radio.
College motherfucking
so let's
radio.
talk about it.
But yeah, I don't know about you, but I feel like we don't really get as much support from our peers than we do other people. And maybe it's just me, but I feel like the show doesn't get as much support from people around my age than I do from people that are really older than me or like super younger. And I'm just like, I don't understand why that is.
Okay, no, a lot of my peers are feeling the show. Like, especially when we first dropped season 2, I think a lot of people were really into it. Like the messages I was telling you, like I got DMs from people that I didn't think even were watching my stuff. And they're like, yo, your podcast is super cool. I love the chemistry that you guys have. And I love the topics. I love how raw it is. And I'm just like, oh, wow, thank you. And I'm like, oh, wait, I said X, Y, and Z and this person watched. Oh, well, it's too late now.
That's how it be. I don't know. I've been getting like secret love, if that makes sense. Like I get people that like will tell me, but like through secret, like even through like your birthday, you got to watch people that will not publicly support you. Because that either means A, they don't really fuck with you, or B, they're talking shit about you to other people, so they can't support you publicly because they will look dumb.
Yeah.
So,
or sometimes people, and I had to learn this. You know how your family sometimes will be saying, "Oh, they jealous of you. They just your friend."
Yeah, I don't get that.
Sometimes in real life, though, that is true. Like there are people who may not. It's kind of like how they get there, how they do that kind of thing. And it's like, well, because we put in the time and the work and we built that bond and that friendship and we know what works for us and we're doing it and you're watching. So obviously we're doing something right. It's no tea, it's no shade, but I do think there are certain people out there in the universe that, don't want to see us shine maybe. And not to be all
I definitely know a lot of people in this field that have just not been the nicest, and I'm just confused on why. And it's just like
it's projection.
Yeah, and that's shitty because honestly, I support everybody that I can. Like I'm the first one to be like, yo, I got you. I may not even know you that well, but if you have the talent, like I'm always down to help people.
Yeah,
support. But it is what it is. And I guess we can kind of dive into the topic of the day, which is social media and how it is such a shitty tool, but that we have to use.
Yeah, it's like a necessary evil.
Yeah. So the question of the night is how social media affected us in a positive or negative way.
You want to go
first?
I can start. I don't mind starting. So for me personally, I don't know. Because I feel like, the way I look at social media is this. You are in control of how people view you. You are controlling your narrative. It's up to you what you share. It's up to you what you don't share. It's up to you what you consume. It's up to you what you don't consume. There were points in time when I was younger where I definitely took to social media more. I feel like I was more present. I was posting all the time and, things like that. But the older I get, the more I pull away because not only do I not care to share as many things, I just feel like maybe the validation I didn't realize that I was looking for prior, I really don't care about now. So, like, you can kind of attest to it, too. I don't know if you noticed, like, I barely post anymore. It's usually, if I do post, it's a new mix. I have something coming up or it's something to do with Lamark After Dark. Sometimes I'll give a good selfie because,
You gotta give the children something.
Right. The people want to see it. And I do got some lookers out there. So, I got to keep them entertained.
Right.
But aside from that, I really don't care about social media. There's days where I don't click on my Instagram app. My brother says it all the time. Like, we have a little group chat and I barely respond. You're better off texting me and like my actual phone for me to respond to you. Because if you DM me, I'm not going to see that for a while.
I'm more of a caller, but you know that.
Yeah, we know. We know, y'all. You got to call him, Mark. You text him, you'll get a response when he can get to it.
Yeah, when I can get to it. Because I have a million fucking, like right now, for those that are on the fucking screen, I have 219. Ooh, let me not show all my shit. I have 219 messages that are unread right now. But continue. I like where we're going with this.
I feel special that you respond to me.
I mean, I have to.
Okay.
We don't have a choice.
We'll talk about this after the show. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like social media is not something I take too heavily anymore. It's become a dark, dark thing. Yeah. But there's also so many good things. You can meet so many people, make connections. You can really promote yourself in your business or whatever it is you have going on. But there's a thin line and you have to know the healthy boundaries because it's very easy to start trickling over and viewing content that has negative effects on your mental health. And I'm just really big on that. Like I told y'all last season, I'm therapy down. I haven't seen her in a couple months. I need to schedule an appointment, but I'm very dedicated to making sure that I'm good. I come first. So social media can wait. If I need it, it's there, but it's not my life. It doesn't run my life.
Well, social media low-key runs mine, low-key. And it's not because I want it to. It's because of just the business I'm in. It's very social media heavy. Like, super social media heavy. And I do take breaks here and there. You did speak about therapy. I am actually back in therapy, so shout out to that.
I love that.
Because I was just going through so fucking much. But I think that for some reason, social media, like, for me, I'm working through not using it for validation. Because I don't know if it's because of just the way I was brought up or just the way that I view the world, but it's my validation level is on like a 2. You know, I'm like, I for some reason I seek validation in things that I just don't need to seek validation in. And I think it's because of my upbringing and how I was. I didn't get the confidence and the respect that I feel like I deserved. So I seek it with whether it's through men, whether it's through job opportunities. Let me not say job opportunities. I feel like with my job.
Oh no, that's different, baby.
You work. Yes, I work my ass off.
We had a whole heart to heart about that.
Yeah, I worked
2 weeks ago.
I work my fucking ass off. Like that's one thing. That's one of my qualities that I know no person can take from me. That I work my fucking ass off. I actually maybe work too much, but that's a whole other conversation. But I do think the pro about social media is finding people that are really dope, that are really creative, that can really help you build your brand.
Yeah.
And connecting with some like-minded people. Because, I like cheetah girls. And I like decoms. Like, it's not Halloween town. It's not Halloween time while y'all listening to this, but it is now. And
right,
I'm about to dive into that whole decom shit. Halloween town Twitches,
love it.
If you know, you know.
Disney Plus down.
Disney, how they're raising their prices though. They lost their goddamn minds. So
Disney, come on now.
Yeah, they're really bugging the fuck out.
I already can't afford to go to Disney World right now. Please.
But yeah, so I do think it could be used in a positive way. I just wish that people viewed talent more than they did superficial shit. I think right now it's like a game of like, if you look the part, then you kind of get everything. Whereas like if you have the talent, they don't really give a fuck, which is kind of shitty. So you have to have a good balance. Like I know for me, I'm a light-skinned guy, so I may have light-skin privilege, but I'm a heavy-set guy, so I may have not certain privileges with that situation. But, you know, you gotta like take where you can get it. You gotta like, just like, you know, I work at iHeart, so I was able to, you know, obtain a nice little studio for us to, you know, shake our ass. But, you know, I still had to work and get this shit going. Like,
you had to get your ass up and work.
Get my Kim.
Get your fucking ass up and work.
Come on.
So I feel like it's hard, and even like last season, you know, we was in here half and half, but we couldn't get the cameras to work. Like I had to like figure it the fuck out. But shout out to fucking Rick and Party, because they did not have to hold us down like they did.
Yeah, they really did.
So,
They're such nice people over at
shout out to
Party.
fucking Party.
Yes, and I think we should do a couple episodes there just out of respect. We'll talk about it. But I'm glad you brought up the privilege thing, because if we can pivot real quick, this is a topic that I feel a lot of people have been talking about. Okay, so I personally like Icy Spicy, right? I think Ice Spice is cool. Is her music like the most intricate? No, but it's like, you know, get ready, turn up with your friends, you feeling like a baddie, whatever.
Like God.
Like clap. And so do you feel that, you know, do you think she's an industry plant? Do you think that she is where she is because of Pretty Privilege?
So my mom calls her the Little Bronx bitch. I don't know why she calls her that.
Miss Tiara, come on. We'll talk about it later.
Yeah, because my mom's from the Bronx, she's from the Bronx. But I mean, I told you guys I met Ice Spice in the hallway, and we had a odd interaction because I had to go to work and she was taking pictures. So I told her to move. So that wasn't the best. But we was cool until she said the whole like cancer's the worst sign. That was fucked up.
Oh, she did?
She did, but she's a Capricorn, so that makes sense, because I can't stand fucking Capricorns. So
you know what's so funny?
That makes sense.
I can't stand them either, but I've been attracting a lot of Capricorns. It's weird. Anyways, keep going.
So I don't really know. I do think there is privilege there, because I'm not gonna fucking lie to y'all though. In her mood, Barbie world,
Deli,
those shits hit, especially if you like had some liquor and you just want to like shake your ass a little bit
and munch.
Like,
okay, munch
I didn't really care for
original.
munch.
Really?
I don't know why. I guess because I don't.
Maybe because I like certain things.
Yeah. And one of those, Chelsea.
My mom watches this sometimes. I'm not even gonna go there. Hey, Mom.
Hey. We love when parents watch.
I know that's right.
But yeah, I don't really. I think she has a talent. Yeah, so I think she's a fun artist, and I think that is not enough artists that are. Well, no, it's not a fun artist out here nowadays.
Did you see the recent SNL performance?
I did.
Okay,
and it was, you know, it was very like, you know, push, give us nothing but give a good time.
Right.
And hey, if that works for her, then that fucking works for her. Shake your ass a little bit. Shake your clappers. Hey, do you, girl? I don't have no bad, you know, blow with Ice Spice until she said cancers were shit. That's when we had all of those our strife. But she's a Capricorn, so I would have probably said that. No, Sages. Sages have been on my ass lately. Ugh.
Really?
Yeah, they've really been on my ass.
Like in a good way?
No, in a bad way.
Oh.
And I feel like I've been attacked by like 3 different Sagittarius.
Oh no.
And it's just like
They do call them Sagittarius.
They do, and I feel like that is some truth to that. And I just don't understand why you guys keep attacking the cancers. Like, I don't get it. It's that mouth for me.
We gotta put that on a shirt.
I just don't understand like the back and forth, because like you guys, you know, it's like a middle, and I'm gonna go to hell every time.
Yeah,
so,
you do. And this is why you're in therapy.
Yeah,
we're working on it.
Yeah, I'm working on me.
Yeah.
I'm working on me and my anger. So,
and this is how I feel about Capricorns. I don't know why I've been attracting a lot of Capricorn males in my life. And that's just a sign that I know for sure me and that sign, in order to work, we have to put in work. And you know, sometimes you don't be feeling like putting in the work and it just falls apart. That's me and Capricorns every time. I'm not even going to get into no tea.
I was about to say if you want to. I mean, but remember, this airs.
I don't care. You doesn't watch my shit.
How you feeling now? You may not be feeling it next month.
You're right. I do this all the time, and I'm like, Lamark, I shared too much. Oh my God. Okay, I'm gonna just shut up. But y'all just know me and Capricorns are not necessarily the most compatible. Can we kiki? Absolutely. But I need y'all to respect me, because
respect you. Yeah. Period.
Yes.
I feel like this episode has now like drifted into like 3 different topics. And now I don't know what the fuck to call this.
It's a welcome back episode.
Yeah, we're gonna say yeah, it's gonna be welcome back.
It's welcome back. Okay, y'all gonna like it anyway. So mind your mouth.
What else is out there? You know, no. I don't want to shit on nobody else's podcast. That's not. Yeah, I don't take this seriously because I get on this mic, I talk my shit, and then I leave. Like, I'm very Wendy Williams in that sense where, like, I talk my shit. Wendy, we miss you.
How you doing?
And I'm not, I mean, I'm with the shits as far as the hands go. No, we don't promote violence here. But if you know, you know.
You sound silent. I'm a little half and half on that, but go ahead.
I'm just trying to keep it cute. But yeah, I just talk my shit and go. I really honestly do try to support other podcasts, but I feel like we don't really get. Like, I be seeing podcasts collab. I be seeing them having a whole thing. And it's like, they just be, I don't know. They don't like us.
We'll get there. I mean, Lamark After Dark is only in its 3rd season. These other podcasts have been doing it for a while. And like we spoke about before, like podcasts is honestly a really saturated market. There's a lot going on. There's something always shifting and changing. And 1 month somebody's in, 1 month somebody's not. It's like being in vogue. I don't know, but
Yeah.
it is what it is. You know, as long as we stay in our lane and do our thing and stay dedicated to who we are, like the people who like what we do, they'll always be there. And that's what matters to me. Exactly. Yeah. That's all I care about. I don't do this for, you know, recognition from anybody else or to collab with nobody else.
Oh yeah, no, and definitely, it's definitely no fun. Yeah. I definitely do this to like inspire those that actually fuck with our show. Like my whole goal for anything that I put my soul, heart, whatever into, like I'm not trying to do this for numbers, because if I was doing this for numbers and pay, honey, I would have been out of this shit a long time ago. I'm doing this mostly for that people that are going through some rough times, or, you know, just need a good laugh and just want to relate to the, you know, the content we're producing. Exactly. I don't want to have, like, you know how other podcasts have like a, or just in general have like a demo. Like, I don't really want to have a demo. I just want to have, you know, if you fuck with it, you fuck with it. You could be 10, maybe not 10.
I think we're 18. I think we're 18
plus. We're 18 plus. But 18 to fucking 100. Like, I've gotten people that are were in their late fucking 60s and they really fucked with it. And I got people that were in their late 40s and fucked with it. So yeah. I just feel like at the end of the day, you know, whatever you are going through, that's the whole vibe. And I feel like we're talking in circles. We took a shot. So let's get to Lamarck's Corner. Because man.
Come on,
Lamarck's Corner, where I answer all the questions you guys send me, advice, shade, all that good stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, question number 1. Do you get mad if someone you know unfollows you on social media?
Yes, because why you did that?
I feel the same fucking way. And I got into a situation with somebody who felt like they got mad because I didn't support their friend who unfollowed me. But it's just like, your friend unfollowed me. Fuck out of here.
That's weird.
Very. And they were like,
what does their friend have to do? Okay.
They just felt like, you know, well, Beyonce doesn't follow you. Beyonce? Like, Beyonce?
Okay.
So, yeah, I think that was petty. Okay.
It does bother me. Somebody that I used to be close to just recently unfollowed me. But it makes sense, though, because, you know, men who can have their cake and eat it, too, they don't like that. So
I never got that saying. Like, the cake, don't you want to eat the cake when you get it? Like, I'm confused when people say that. Like, you want your cake and eat it, too. Like, do you just look at the cake? Like, I never got that.
You know, okay, like, say you ever bought yourself your own birthday cake?
No.
Okay. Exactly. That's like buying your own birthday cake and then sitting there and eating it. Nothing wrong with that if that's what you want to do. But in real life, you know, a cake is a gesture, right? Like, somebody else gets you the cake and you eat it. So in the sense of, like, you're just trying to do too much. Like, you want it all. Like, you want it all kind of ways, your way. And it's not going to happen. Listen, if somebody wants me to go their way or the highway, I'm always going to pick my way.
I'm learning to do that.
Like, I'm always going to pick my way and how is that benefiting me to go your way? Bye.
I really envy the fact that Chelsea has that mentality. Just like, no, honestly, like, truly, like, you're just like, honestly, I'm doing what's best for me, and that's just what it's going to be. And I need to work on that because I am too busy trying to shove my love up people's asses, and they don't want it.
Yeah.
And I get mad when it's like someone, I'm like, wow, you don't like me? Why?
You got to pour it into yourself.
Yeah.
And when you start to pour it into yourself, baby, nothing else that anybody else does matters. When people don't align with you, it's going to hurt, but it's so much easier for you to move on because you know your worth. You know.
I know that's right.
You come on. Like, and that's what I want you to tap into. But we had that heart to heart already, so we don't have to get into that too deeply.
Yep, not Ray Lamark. Ray Lamark is super confident, and you bitches can't touch him. Anyway, question number 2. How many dates until you have sex?
Is the camera on me?
Yes.
Oh, no. That depends on the vibes. I'm going to leave my answer there.
Okay.
You got to go with the vibes.
Yeah, I don't think it matters. I think it's shitty, though, that the heterosexual world is like labeled. No, I think it's a hoe in every world. But
absolutely.
Who cares?
Listen, I think the real people know that you can wait 90 days or whatever your thing is and still get broken up with the next day. And you could have sex with somebody on the first date and that's your partner for life. You never know. You got to go with the flow and do what's right for you. Go with the vibes. But if you don't listen to that, inner voice, that's when shit gets fucked up. So just listen to that. I'm always learning to listen to that because, sometimes we do this thing where a red flag, we like to make it a different color. We have to accept the red flag and move the fuck on.
Question number 2. Oh, no, number 3. If we had a real life purge for 10 hours, what's the first thing you're going to do?
I don't want to get myself incriminated. Is the feds watching?
You know what, Chelsea? Because that could go so many different ways now.
I'm not answering that.
I took that. So I think you know how I took that when you said feds. And those that know. We'll leave it there. I mean, I don't know. I think, you know what? This year, you're right. I don't know who the fuck listens to this show. I don't want to be under the jail cell.
Yep, because they pretend that they don't watch, but they do.
Yeah. Well, no. I mean, if I went to jail.
How you doing?
So, I mean,
we're not talking about that because you keep saying that. You're like, maybe?
Have you seen, there's a guy called ATL Ty, and he's in jail, and he makes, like, sex videos through jail, and he turns these guys out. Those that know, and he is, like, really, I'll show you after the show, but he is, like, really, dicking these guys down in jail.
Wow.
Yeah. So.
No, I did not know that, but I know guys find their G-spot there, so at least there's a plus side.
Also, we have a coming up on the season. I want to definitely talk about bisexuality. Like, we have a guy coming here that's going to be bisexual. Like, that would be dope to like kind of dive into that because I'm just fully gay.
From a male perspective, that would be super dope.
Yeah,
because a lot of people hear about bisexuality through women because it's more acceptable through women, but not through men. And I feel like I remember having this conversation with my coworkers 2 years ago, and at the time I was against it. It was so hypocritical of me to be against a guy who likes both men and women. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They just don't get a fair chance because that's a whole nother topic. So let's definitely bring someone on.
We'll dive into that.
Yeah.
Okay. What is something that you do that you don't like it when someone else does the same thing?
I don't know. I try to be really mindful.
I think for me, I hate it when I'm asking someone a question and they're like, or if I'm asking, are you upset? And you're like, no, I'm fine. Like, bitch, you're upset. Because I do the same dumb shit, especially with men that I like. I don't know why I do that. It's like, I want you to fight for the answer. It's so twisted and toxic, and I'm getting better. But it's like, I know in every relationship I've been in, the guy's like, why are you upset? I'm like, I'm fine. But it's like, I'm not fine, bitch. You want him to like keep asking you. And then when they're tired of asking, you're like, wow, so you really don't care about how I feel. And it's just like, no, so that's what I do. I'm working on. What about you?
Thinking about it. Something that, I mean, no. I don't know.
You want to circle back?
I do? Yeah.
You may not have.
I don't really, I think I'm so mindful. That was a problem too. Like being too mindful of everybody else. Fuck everybody else. Other people's emotions are their problem.
Okay. Sorry. Next question. Is it wrong to smash one of your homies' one-night stands?
Your homie had a one-night stand.
Yep.
And then you had a one-night stand with that person too.
Yep. Is it wrong to smash that person?
I mean, that's your business.
I
That's your business.
I mean,
if you're feeling it in the moment, that's your business. Especially if it was a one night stand. I mean, this person, your friend and this person don't have a relationship. They don't have anything going on. I mean,
now, but do you feel like the friend needs to tell you that they smash that person, or like should they just keep it to themselves?
Okay, do you guys mute? If it's a one night stand, no, because they just met that person and then you so happen to meet that person too. Now, if it's somebody that you both know mutually, that's different.
But like, so say you smashed the guy, right?
Okay.
And it was a one night stand. Whatever happened. There was no feelings attached. But then I meet him, and now we're in a situation. So like, do you tell me that you guys did something, or like, should he tell me, or should just keep it between you guys?
Well, if me and that person, that situation is between us, and they decide that they're gonna do that with my friend, and they know me and you are friends. First of all, you set me up. Number two, that's messed up. Yeah, you need to say something, like rightfully so, because then that becomes personal. But once again, if it's a one night stand, this means that I don't have a close tie with that person, and that just was what it was.
Right.
So there'd be no way for them to even know that me and you are friends, because I'm not following my one night stand on Instagram.
I am, and that's my problem.
Oh,
but we're back in
come on
therapy.
now.
So, but my one night stands don't lead to that. Like, they always lead to more. So, next question. Can you love somebody who doesn't love you back?
Yeah, all the time. All the time.
Oh. All right.
Yeah.
Okay, and now we have the questions for every guest. Right now it's just me and Chelsea for the season premiere. You know, we want to be more personal with you guys because why not? Why the fuck not? So we have, questions for every guest, but I feel like we never answer them. So our love life, what's going on with your love life, Miss Chelsea?
I don't have one.
Oh.
I don't have one. At the end of last season, I slightly had one, and then that quickly ended. And we don't even got to talk about it because he's not even worth all that.
Are you talking to anybody?
I kind of am, but it's hard for me to take anybody seriously. Like, I'm really just focused on DJing and leveling up my career. I mean, I would like someone who's consistent on the romantic side, but it's trash dating right now. And I can't make that a priority in my life. I can't. Until somebody wants me to be a priority and makes me a priority, I can't do the same. And that's that.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
I have a roster. And
well, that's good. How do you feel about it?
I don't really know because everybody is on their own dumb shit. Except I do have a white boy on my roster, and
I love that.
Really?
Yeah.
I've never dated a white guy before.
Okay, I've never officially dated a white guy before, but one of the best dates I ever had was with a white guy.
Oh, why did it end there?
Because he doesn't live in New York City. He only visits here sometimes. But he's pretty awesome. I'm not going to put too much out there. I'm not going to give him all the credit. But he's pretty cool.
Yeah, I'm seeing where it goes. I just didn't want to be that gay that, like, you if you know, you know. But I just felt like I got to see who loves me at the end of the day. And I've had enough of a certain type of guy.
It's okay to... Listen, let's put it out there. Let's put it out there. This was a conversation that I was actually having with somebody the other day. Somebody asked me, what do you love about Black men? And I said, I thought that was going to be easy to answer. So I'm starting to write a pros and a cons. And then I quickly realized my con list was higher than my pros list. Listen, brothers, I love you, but you don't love me the same way I love you. And I understand that. Okay, so in this lifetime, I really put my energy towards who genuinely loves me, whether they're white, whether they're Black, whatever they are. I'm going to where I am loved and appreciated. And that does not often come from the Black male community. They do not protect us the way that we protect them. And we can have this whole back and forth about it. Somebody may feel biased about it, whatever. I don't care. I'm speaking from...
that's your opinion.
Yeah, my personal experience as a Black woman in America who has a Black father, Black brothers, Black friends, Black all that. I'm not speaking on them specifically. There's times where they've let me down too, but just in general, like there's, the love and the care and just everything that we give to try to protect that. I feel like it's overshadowed. It gets overshadowed by a lot of things. It's a deep topic, but I love y'all, but I'm not afraid to step away.
Yeah.
And I'm going to just put that there.
I think conversations like that, it's very sticky for me because I feel like the heterosexual world is very like, at the end of the day, I'm still a man. I'm still a Black man. But I understand where my Black sisters are coming from because I do get what they're seeing. But then it's just like, I've also been in situations where I have my black sisters, coming at their men and saying gay terms. So then it puts me like, well, fuck. Like, I don't have, a safe space. So
Yeah.
I've learned to mind my motherfucking business and whatever the heterosexual people like to do, none of my motherfucking business, and I am going to worry about myself.
Right.
So next, I think that's it for, because we have favorite position, but I kind of feel like we both know.
Yeah, I mean, unless yours changed.
I want my mom to watch this episode, so we're gonna So we're gonna go right into what the fuck happened this week.
It's time to kiki about what happened this week. WTF.
How y'all feeling about that new intro?
Period.
Finally! Yay! All right, guys, welcome to What the Fuck Happened This Week with Chelsea and Tay. We're just going to talk about some lighthearted things because, as y'all know, it's a lot of heavy shit going on, okay? So let's talk about something fun. I have on the shirt, of course, Beyonce. I know you keep hearing her name everywhere, but her tour finally ended. And can we talk about how the Queen generated so much money for the economy during this tour? I mean,
I know that's right.
Millions, okay? And every show, I'm pretty sure, or almost every show was pretty much sold out. That's how you do it. Shout out to Taylor. She did her thing too. But Beyonce, really, I just feel like this was my favorite tour of hers. Was this your favorite?
I really feel like I liked Formation more.
Okay.
But I did fuck with Renaissance a lot.
Okay. I loved it. I thought it was great. I did like, I think I liked the togetherness of Formation a little more. She was a little more serious there, but this was so nice to see her have fun and it just be about just being yourself and, as, unique, as she would say. So I'm so into that. And then, as we figured, a lot of us had a lot of theories. The visuals are coming to theaters, darling. Okay, theaters. There is no YouTube in this, all right? You got to go to AMC or wait for it to come out on bootleg if you want to see the Beyonce documentary / visuals that are coming out in December.
By now, though, it's probably already like on YouTube or whatever, because you know how they do.
Oh, I mean, it's really easy to find that. I'm sure it's going to be easy to download once it comes out. And she knows that. And even though I'm kind of a little upset because I wanted to watch it from the comfort of my home, I'm like, okay, I'll buy my little ticket, but I'll wait until like January to watch the movie because I just don't even feel like being in theaters with everybody dressed up. We did that for the concert already. I don't got the money, okay, to be doing this no more with y'all, okay? I can only afford what I afforded for Beyonce that one time.
Right.
And then give me another 5 years and I'll be ready then to spend that money again. But I just think it was a good time. I just think it was refreshing. I think a lot of people just, they just feel free. Like, it was just a freeing place to be. So it's really nice to see her conclude it. She literally did so many cities, added cities. It was great. But speaking of Beyonce, her artist, Halle Bailey, she has been on the chopping block a lot lately. The rumors is that Miss Halle Bailey is expecting with her partner.
Not you said partner.
I don't even want to say his name. I'm sorry, Halle girl, but I do not like him. He's giving scrub-a-dub-dub.
Why?
It's just, when somebody's got a shine, a lot of men do this, okay? They find a great girl and they just leech. And that's what it's giving. It's giving leech. Okay, so I'm just wishing the best for her if this is true. I mean, the pictures came out. She obviously is pregnant, but I'm going to say allegedly.
Right.
But yeah, I'm happy for her. I want to see her win. I think it's super dope. The Color Purple's coming out, so she gets to have a strong end to her year despite what everybody has to say. And I think once she has her child, she'll bounce right back. And I really hope that Chloe and Halle give us a new album because I know they've got solo things going on, but we really need them to bring it on back.
I know Halle had a solo song. Did you listen?
Yeah, Angel. I thought it was good. I think the vocals were giving. Mm-hmm. I thought the visuals were cute, but I want a full album. I was excited for the rollout, but I think there might be a little bit of a pause. Yeah. They also took her off of the nominations list at the Oscars for Best Song. So now she's in the running for Best Actress, but if we look at the history of the Oscars, Black women do not often win Best Actress, and she's going against some heavy hitters, but she's still nominated, and I think that's amazing. Yeah, that's so hopefully, she doesn't,
Shout out to Halle.
Yeah, shout out to her, but not her boo. I don't like him. Moving on.
Yeah.
Next case. Let's talk about inflation.
Oh God.
It's been affecting us real bad. Real bad. And the fact that I don't want to get too deep into what's going on the other side of the world, I do want to send love and support to everyone that's dealing with, Gaza, Palestine, Israel. I want to keep my opinion to myself on that. I don't know if you want to speak on that.
No.
Okay, I don't. I just think that with everything going on, it is a bit much for us to be sending so much funds to a place over there. And, we've got a migrant situation going on here in New York and in other major cities as well. Like, I think America really needs to get our shit together before we start trying to dip in other stuff.
Yeah, I agree.
So, Joe, I don't know what's going on, but I need you to chill. Why you couldn't put that money towards my financial aid and my student loans?
Why the fuck, and this is no shade to any other fucking race, but like the fact that America has been built on fucking a systematic racist bullshit, they could at least give minority groups free motherfucking education. Like at fucking least.
I didn't ask to be black.
Student loans? Y'all keep calling me, call Joe. I'm not like, fuck out of here. Like, I just feel like Joe said they were going to be paid, and that's what he said. So call fucking Joe. Every time they call me, like, call Joe, because I'm not, fuck out of here. So
I'm tired. I'm tired. And it's like we're working, and it's like even if my salary increases, I don't really see that. Everything else is raising around
everything
us.
is fucking raising. Even the fucking LIR. Like, really? What the fuck?
Yeah. Oh, man. Okay, we don't even... New York City. Let me tell you something about that motherfucking 290, okay? I'm going to let my New Yorker come out real quick. What the fuck? No changes, but you want me to pay more? You want me to pay more?
I'm just so...
$3?
Oh.
I didn't mean that one.
All right.
I meant the ghetto. The ghetto.
I think both are accurate because it's like on one side you're like, oh, I mean, I have to get where I'm going. And the other side you're like, this shit is ghetto. And then you got a fucking robot cop. Bitch, let me see that robot cop. I think all of us should jump through. You know what?
Yeah,
I don't want to get arrested.
Let's not do that.
Anyways, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in to What the Fuck Happened This Week. It's spooky season, so if you're dressing up and you're going out for Halloween, be safe, have fun. But this is actually dropping after Halloween.
I'm actually feeling like maybe we should like drop it sooner because like I feel like people really fuck with it like when it's sooner. But then it's just like, fuck, that's like more work for us.
It is. So I mean, a little Halloween episode would be cute, but it's no pressure.
We have to do that like ASAP though.
Yeah.
But then we're going to the streets anyway, so maybe that could be the Halloween version.
We are going to the streets. Ooh.
Yeah, so maybe we can do it that way. Oh God,
yeah,
pray for us.
We'll come back to that.
Do you know what you're gonna be for? Well, no.
I do actually. I know you said you're gonna be Regina George, right?
Regina motherfucking George.
Well, I'm gonna be a black angel / a death angel, whatever.
Ooh.
Yeah, my stuff just came in the mail yesterday, so I've got black wings. They're not too big. They're kind of small, and like a black halo.
I mean, this comes out in January. We can also just put a picture of it, like in the
we could
in the video version.
So look here, and you'll see the picture.
Exactly. But
yeah, no, thank you guys so much for tuning into What the Fuck Happened This Week. And yeah, let's moving on.
Honestly, I feel like that's like the end of like the show because like we don't really have. This was kind of just like a welcome back episode to kind of get you guys, because we kind of spoke on a lot of different topics.
We did. It was a real update on our lives.
It was a real update on our lives.
Yeah.
But we have a lot of great guests coming to the studio. We have a lot of great topics this season. And we want to really try to be more, I guess, I won't say more social media, but like more present on the Lamark After Dark account. So I'm trying to do more of that. Mm-hmm. And, I'm still looking for an intern.
Well, we are going to find one.
I just feel like I don't want it to be an intern that's like, let me get on air. It's like, wait a minute, bitch. Like, that's not, I don't like that.
That's hard to find.
That's very hard to find.
We'll talk about that. We'll figure it out.
And then they got to sit on my side because they have to switch the buttons. So then now
they got to push the buttons.
They got to push the buttons. And I'm tired of pushing.
Got to put this on this shirt. God damn it.
But I do want to thank you for being a part of this season because you didn't have to. So I appreciate that.
You.
And I appreciate you guys listening because we have, when I saw it before, we had like under 500, but now it's way over that. And we haven't put a fucking episode out. So the fact that y'all are still fucking with us and rocking with us, and we haven't put anything out, I really fuck with that. And we have like 11 countries and 100 cities. Like, that's fucking dope.
Love it. I love when we get those statistics back. It's really cool to know that a random person across the world somehow found this and decided to watch it. or listen to it. Yeah.
And shout out to everybody from iHeart that's actually listening, because I was giving those flyers to everyone. I actually put them in everyone's office. So shout out to me.
Oh my God.
So yeah, but Chelsea, any last remarks?
Pick your pussy up.
Pick your fucking pussy up. And to guys, pick your dicks up.
Pick them nuts up. Have a great whatever day of the week or week this is that this comes out. We love you guys. And until the next episode.
We're out. Peace.